Okay, so we are going to start. This is our Zoom meeting, and sorry guys, I'm just trying to learn the app. I'm trying to figure out where I can see your comments on the Zoom.
Maybe I'm not even connected. Am I?
Hello, Sister Nora. We can't hear you. Please, your audio is mute.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, sorry guys.
Good now.
Yeah. So we have here our youngest model in the house. We have our youngest model in the house. Can you introduce yourself to us? Can you tell us your name? Yes. Good. So that was our youngest model in the house. We have this is Yoland. This is Yoland now on the screen. She'll be one of the models tonight, this afternoon. We have
your phone. Huh?
So we have who is this? We have Sheena Therese. We have this is Nyanga Sandy, our poet for tonight. And then we have Rose. Rose, she's Askia Queen, one of our models. And here you have Linway Constance. I don't know what's happening to her video.
Yolan, please check your video, check your sound, your audio. And
okay, so and the last person on board will be giving us everything that Emeli Smile is all about and our future projects and the projects we have already carried out is no other person than our projects coordinator, and that's Mr. Temberg Julius. So he's right there. So so we are going to crack ahead with the meeting. So I'm going to start off this meeting to give an introduction and let's say why we are doing this meeting, and we're going to talk about sickle cell anemia in Cameroon and Africa as a whole, and definitely we are doing this to be able to create awareness. September is the sickle cell awareness month, and it started in the USA, but as time went on, it has become a month which is used globally online to be able to raise awareness, on sickle cell anemia. So we are doing this because we want to use this platform and want to use this event with our models who have decided to work with us and render their services with us to be able to raise funds for our ongoing Feed a Warrior project. As time goes on, you will get more light will be shed into this project by our project coordinator, Temberg Julius. So I'm going to go straight away to have a brief presentation on what sickle cell anemia is, and I'm going to show you guys some of the amazing work we have been doing over the years. Let me see, Zax. Can you help us at the comment section? I can see some comments there, like they want the link to the Zoom. So right now, I'm going to allow participants to join the Zoom meeting. So we are going to crack on. So we are so glad to be here, and I am, you all know me by my social media handles. So I'm just gonna crack on with the presentation because we are running like an hour late, and we want that it should be daylight for our models to be able to model for you. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to all those who have joined this live. Please guys, kindly share the video as much as you can, share to groups so that a lot of people can join us and enjoy this amazing afternoon with us. Okay, so let's crack on with my presentation of today. Before I continue, I'll give a shout out to, I can see the Free Son, nice to see you, Ameka Fatima, Larissa, Adriana, Itzy Peaceful King. We are so glad to see you all watching us. Please, guys, can you help us share the live video so we can have more people that will tune in and would benefit from this virtual fashion show? As we said, it's one of its kind. It's something that, you know, has not been done, but we are doing it. So we hope that you all will enjoy it and you'll be educated more on sickle cell, and you'll be able to carry the knowledge that you gain from here to your respective neighborhoods and communities. So guys, we are now welcome to the Emeli Smile Sickle Cell Foundation virtual fashion show. We help young people with sickle cell disease in Cameroon. I'm your host, and I'm Nora Molongwe, the CEO of Emeli Smile Sickle Cell Foundation, resident in London, UK. So that's a brief description about me. I am a mother of 4 lovely children, 3 boys, 1 girl, a multiple awards winner, extraordinary award-winning cake decorator, a fundraiser, and a sickle cell sufferer. What's sickle cell disease? Sickle cell disease is caused by genetic mutation, and it's a lifelong inherited blood disorder. Normally, the symptoms are rare in babies less than 6 months old. Sickle cell trait rarely causes health problems. Now, sickle cell is prevalent in areas which have malaria. And as you can see in the map, you have Africa, Mediterranean, and some other parts of Asia. Now you can, the genetic format of sickle cell is what we call the HBS. So you need 2 copies of the HBS for you to have sickle cell anemia. This one. So you have one parent who is AS and another parent who is AS. And this diagram, what people fail to understand is, this diagram doesn't say that you can only have one sickle cell child. It just shows you the combinations for each pregnancy, which means that for each pregnancy, you have a possibility of a 25% chance of having an SS child. So the best way for you to know if you are susceptible to sickle cell is for you to do what we call an HB screening. Normally, it's called the electrophoresis test before having children or before getting into relationships. Sickle cell disease is global, it's worldwide. Millions of people are affected, and you find it especially in the sub-Saharan African, South American, Central America, Caribbean, Saudi Arabian, Indian, and the Mediterranean. Now they'll ask you, how many people suffer from sickle cell disease? You have more than 25 million people worldwide, and you have 20 to 30% of the sickle cell trait in Cameroon. And in Africa, more than 50 to 70% of sickle cell deaths that occur before the age of 5 years happens in Africa. Now, sickle cell is the normal red blood cells are 0, are circle in shape. Meanwhile, the sickle cells have the shape of a sickle. They are like half moon, and that is why it's called sickle cell red blood cells. And sufferers of this normally have anemia because the red blood cells die quicker, and then they have less oxygen and less blood supply. And this at times can cause organ damage. Now we talk of sickle cell disease in Cameroon. Sickle cell disease in Cameroon is synonymous with discrimination. It's a disease of shame or something mystical. So it's a disease of shame and something mystical. Every family thinks that you are worthless and you're just waiting for a day to die. Those are the findings we find when you, if you go and Google sickle cell in Cameroon. Now in Cameroon, you have 400 people that live with sickle cell disease in Cameroon, and that was documented in 2016 by the Cameroon Concord News. So this is So 1 in 3 Cameroonians carry the sickle cell gene. That is why we say you should know your genotype, do the test, so that you know if you have the gene, and then you make informed choices of having the right partners, so that we can help to break the cycle and have less and less sickle cell children in Cameroon and the world. So as you can see, in Cameroon, 16% of deaths of children less than 5 is due to sickle cell. And that was documented by the Ministry of Health in Cameroon. And the first sickle cell center was opened in Douala in 2014. And unlike HIV, TB, malaria, sickle cell is not subsidized in Cameroon. Now, how can we help our children in Cameroon, sickle cell children, to live healthy lives? We give them good diet, safe drinking water, have their vaccinations, antibiotics, and try to put them under mosquito nets so that they can avoid having malaria. Now, these are the complications of sickle cell anemia. You have stroke, anemia, priapism, and erectile dysfunction, gallstones, leg ulcers, infections, avascular necrosis, sickle liver disease, pregnancy complications, kidney failure, pain, and sickle lung disease. Now, this is leg ulcers. So, I mean, it's common with over 20% of HBSS patients, and it's always found at the lower part of your skin where you have less fat because of decreased blood flow around the ankles. And they are normally very, very painful, and they take so long to heal. That's one of the complications. You have bone avascular necrosis. Most warriors end up being lame on one leg if they go through this kind of problem. So normally they need to undergo surgery, hip replacement procedures. And then you have splenic autoinfarction. So that is like the enlargement of the spleen. You can see the difference with the spleen there. And then this is a common one, the acute chest syndrome, where warriors find it hard to breathe. They have crisis of the chest, and it comes with fever, breathlessness, and they need urgent blood transfusions most often. They have to stay on oxygen, painkillers, and then if you don't act fast when they have an acute chest syndrome, most of these warriors tend to die. So it's a condition that needs urgent attention when it sets in. So you have, so normally we advise sickle cell warriors right from childhood to always have their antibiotic prophylaxis so that it can reduce infection. And most of them too, during childhood, they tend to take off their spleen because of the complications it brings. So they need their vaccinations, they need pneumovax, influenza, and other things to keep them away from infection. Normally, we also talk of good hygiene practices around the house. So now as a child, this is how you can detect if your baby is showing symptoms of sickle cell anemia from their hands. Normally, your baby can start crying and you notice swellings of the hands. That shows that your baby might be probably be having sickle cell anemia. So we really advise people to do neonatal screening, like urgently, when babies are young, screen them whether they are sickle cell, so that you start knowing how to take care of them. Make sure that they are on their penicillin if they are sickle cell. They have their pneumovax and malaria prevention. So mosquito nets are very important. So these are the early child health, as I've been saying, you know, do the test, prompt medical. If a child has fever, it has to be an urgent case of attention for a young baby that is sickle cell and has a fever, because it will be signs of an infection. And normally infection is what it drains the hemoglobin so fast and anemia sets in. And if you don't work on it on time, your baby, you risk losing your child. So these are other health measures which we can all take to support those that have the condition. Make sure that the pain is under control, drink a lot. We have what they call hydroxycarbamide as well. If it works for you, regular blood transfusions to keep the hemoglobin up. And then monitor for complications like stroke, kidney disease, asthma, and chronic lung disease during pregnancy too. Now, this is the situation in Cameroon. Cameroon does not do universal neonatal screening. They have very few specialized centers for lifelong medical care and surveillance. They don't even have insurance coverage, that's financial support for patients and their family members. So these young Cameroonian warriors, they really need help. And a little money goes a long way in a low income setting. So what could we achieve together? So Emeli's Smile is about putting a smile on the faces of warriors. So what can we do together? What can we as a people, what can we as a community do to be able to support these warriors? This is based on the figures. I use the figures of UK because it's where I reside. At least just 15p, just for 15 pence, which is not even up to a pound. 15 pence should be about 10 francs. In Cameroon money, about 25 francs. So just for 15p a month, you can give penicillin from birth to a child till the child gets to 5 for 15p a month. We need treated mosquito nets. We need malaria prophylaxis. We need to have more health leaflets to distribute out to the community. And then we need their pneumovax. And a pneumovaccine, I think it has a lifespan of more than 10 years. And so it's just one shot and you're covered for a long period of time. So this is what we can do. We can raise money. We can send supplies for patients like mosquito nets, information leaflets like the one displayed here, and a message of support. Leaflets like these are what we distribute during our projects that we hold in Cameroon. So I want to tell all my Cameroonian warriors residing in Cameroon that I'm coming to you, to Cameroon from Britain, with so much love. And these are the tips which I want you to take on board to stay healthy. So you need to eat fruit every day. you make sure you sleep for 8 hours or more under a mosquito net. Drink plenty of clean water and eat 3 times plus a day. Please don't smoke. See your doctor if you have a fever of 38 degrees or more, or yellow eyes, or you feel breathless or unwell. Look after your legs to avoid leg ulcers. Put some Vaseline, wear your socks, well-fitted shoes. If you are playing football, put on your shin pads. Pneumovax injection is every 5 years. Ask your doctor about hydroxyurea. Together, let's all swag up for sickle cell and break the sickle cycle. Live well with sickle cell disease. Yes, so that was my little presentation on sickle cell anemia. I hope that the message was clear, and I hope that we will all work together to be able to support the warriors in our community. And most importantly, as I say, my message always goes to break the sickle cycle, which means that we all have a responsibility to tell our friends, to tell our neighbors, to tell our siblings that go and do your genotype, go and do a genotype test so that you know your genotype status, so that you'll be able to make informed choices on who you want to get married to. So based on that note, we are going to start now with our virtual fashion show, and we're going to start calling up our models. We're going to first have 3 models, and then after that, we are going to have our presentation from our guest artist. So let's start with, I'm going to bring forward Yinui Conscience. She's going to have a brief introduction about herself, who she is, what she does, and then she's going to model for you guys from the comfort of her home.
Please, Conscience, put on your mic. Just click on it and then you change it. It's mute. Even Sandy, you don't have sound.
Okay.
Conscience, you need to unmute yourself. Okay, while waiting for Conscience to get herself sorted, I'm going to bring Rose on the screen. Hi, Rose.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Rose, you're live.
Tell me, bring that South Africa yesterday. Yeah, Mom, I'm not really getting the audio is really disturbing.
I know the network. Just say briefly what you can say about yourself and why you are part of this project. And then you do your
Okay, I'm called Spacious Ayok, and I'm 20 years old. It's a pleasure for me being a part of this project. Actually, when I heard of it, I'm not really home myself. I'm part of this project because I really want to support a warrior out there. I really want them to know that they are not alone. They are not fighting alone. And despite the state of health, we love you all and we are here to support you and we are here to make you guys know that you are never alone and we got people back. So coming from I personally, I love you all, especially Mommy Nora Brown. Thank you for being the strong woman that you are and thank you for this initiative. Thank you for
I know the network is playing up where she is.
making people have hope in themselves that no matter what, no matter the network is common.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rose. Thank you so much for your message to for all the warriors. Thank you for joining us on this platform. And we love you and pray that you keep being with us, you keep associating with us. So thank you. And I don't know if you want to stand up and do something for the audience to see.
I'm not.
Okay, thank you. Rose has not been in good health, and she just said she was going to do everything to try to join us today. So we are so happy to have her in the show. So I'm going to bring I think she has sorted out her sound now. I'm gonna bring in Conscience, and she's gonna do what she knows how to do best for you guys. Thank you, Rose. Hello, Conscience. You're now live. Everybody is watching you.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm called Union Conscience. I'm a mother and
I think that Rose is having some network issues, so she's having some network issues. So we have a little video of Conscience. If her network is not allowing her to do what she does best, then I'm going to show you guys what she had prepared for today for you people to see. So let's so this is new conscience. I think the network is really playing poorly.
It is the problem in the hemoglobin beta gene found on chromosome 11. The defect forms abnormal hemoglobin molecules. Both your parents need to pass the abnormal hemoglobin genes to you in order for you to develop the disease. Let me take over. It's the error we keep on making. There are different ways of getting the normal life with sickle cell. The fact that you carry the disease doesn't mean you're inferior. Just focus on your genes and make it come true like you're a brown. Sickle cell goddess, you can achieve what you're supposed to. Nobody forgets to be born with this illness. Believe in yourself and never give up on your project. Your self-esteem should be high like a mountain. Nobody should make you feel like you're abstract. Consider the words like pillars and be stronger. No matter your gender, you can overcome your situation. Yes. Overcome your situation. Let me tell you, many are like you, but they still live a happy life, married with their children, facing no wahala. It depends on you to make a decision right now. Are you gonna break down or you gonna stand up? Be like Nora Brown, face all your little fears. Be like Nora Brown, accept the situation. Be like Nora Brown, consider yourself as a goddess, controlling your life, not the reverse. Be like Nora Brown, sensitizing orders. You can become a role model if you choose to. Be like Nora Brown, say no to sadness. Make a family of joy, not of sorrow. Many people are born with this disease.
So yes, that was Conscience. That was what she had for you guys today. So we have had two models so far. So we are going to bring Akuro, our 10-year-old fashionista. She's going to blow you guys up. She's going to blow your minds up. So let's bring her forward so that she can tell us what she has to say today.
Please, guys, 1 second. She's coming. She just went out to eat herself. She'll be right back. Yes. Leave it. Now come out from my camera. What's that?
I think they're having some network issues, but let's give her some time. So that is our youngest model now on.
Okay. All right. I think she's here and good to go. Oh. Introduce yourself.
SwagUP for the secret show, and I want you guys to support me so that I can be able to support the warrior. Thank you. As you can see, these are my products. All here are my products. If you want yours, just contact me on Facebook and you're gonna have yours. Thank you.
Wow, that is amazing. So that is Akuro. She's 10 years old. She decided to model for us, and every single bead she wears, she makes them herself. She produces beads. So all the beads you saw on the table is being done by our 10 years old Akuro Jordana. So let's all support her. Her mom is Sarah Stacy on Facebook. After this live, we'll say a little bit about Akuro Jordana. So Akuro Jordana, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting us and for saying that you're going to join your voice so that warriors can know that they are not alone. We thank you so much. So right now, before we bring in the other models, we are going to give the floor now to our guest artist so that he's going to spice up the day and give us all the vibes that he has in store. So I'm going to bring to your screen. Thank you so much, Jordana. So I'm going to bring to your screen now Richman Banner, and he's going to do what he knows how to do best.
So there's nothing.
Hello.
It's not safe. It will. When I look,
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
All right. First and foremost, I go by the name Richman Banner. That's my artist name. My real name is Banakeng Herman. That's the name my mother and father gave me from birth. And I am a Cameroonian artist for those who don't know. I'm a lover of Afro beats mixed up with dancehall and reggae. And also, I'm a fan and a big fan of Nora Brown Talks. I love her so much because I've been following her for some time, and I've been inspired by the work she's been doing, and as far as sickle cell anemia is concerned. So I must say I'm so happy to see everyone participating, though the network is disturbing, but we still have to do what we have to do. So
yes.
I don't know, those who are having a good reception, I'll be doing an a cappella of my song, but this song is just for entertainment, and then probably in the course of the show I'll be giving you guys the song I did about the sickle cell warriors. I hope you're going to enjoy and you're going to love it. So the title of the song is Painkiller. That's the title of a song. And you all know that a painkiller is a drug that, or a medication that cures pains. So the title of this song is Painkiller. It's an Afrobeat stroke dancehall song. So the song goes like this. I be your drug, baby. Baby, you be asking me for more. Baby, you be begging me for more. Take one in the morning and the evening and night. Hey. I be your drug, baby. Baby, you be begging me for more. Baby, you be asking me for more. Take one in the morning and the evening and night. Hey. I be your painkiller. Your body painkiller. I be your painkiller. Your body painkiller. I be your painkiller. Say your body painkiller. I be your painkiller. Your body painkiller. You no go ever feel no pain. I go be your medicine. I go be your body doctor. Alibaba de Bana. Pretty girl just post like that. Me like your big back or something standard. And you feel no say me on that. Ah boy, me on that. Yeah, who be that girl where they do that dirty wine, so? Who be that girl where they do that dirty wine, so? Wine like this, like that. Wine like this, like that. Who be that girl where they do that dirty wine, so? Who be that girl where they do that dirty wine, so? Wine like this, baby. Wine like that. Wine like this, like that. I be your drug, baby. Baby, you be asking me for more. Baby, you be begging me for more. Take one in the morning and the evening and night. Hey. So thank you. That's the short acapella I can do for now, and I hope you're enjoying it.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Richman, for that acapella. It was amazing. Now, before we continue, I would just like us to we're going to continue this program, and I'm just going to ask, because it's good that we hear from the person that has been solidly behind this project.
Thank you, Rich Banner.
And I'm going to invite Zach. He's our assistant project coordinator. He's the one that has put together all these models. So after Zach says what he has to say and how it was the journey for him bringing all these models, then we are going to have our final model for us, and then we're going to have our poetry, and then we're going to have our closing remarks of this meeting from our project coordinator. So let me bring Zach on the screen. Thank you so much, Richman. We'll bring you back later.
Thank you too. I appreciate it.
Welcome, Zach. You're now live. So tell us how this project has been for you, the virtual fashion show. How has your relationship been with the models?
Thank you, Mommy Nora, and thank you. I want to thank everybody who is part of this project, especially Mommy Nora, her dedication to sickle cell patients and sickle cell warriors. It's been encouraging. It's been motivational to all of us. That's why at one point in time I decided to put in my all as well. And I guess all the mothers who are part of this project, they are putting in their best as well. They really did good. So what has this project been for me? To me, it's been like, I don't know how to describe it, but to me, it's been everything, because I put all my effort in there, and then I believe all the models too, their contributions has really done a lot, and I'm glad that every model I was trying to bring this project to them, they were, they bought the idea. They were like, yes, I really want to be part of this, and that's how they kept in sending their contributions, and then with all these monies we were able to achieve what we achieved today. For instance, this is just the first part of our September campaign, but I think we had a great success, reaching out to Motengene Baptist Hospital, at least there was at least it shows result. Yeah. Mommy, I hope I answered the question.
Okay, yeah, you really answered the question, and I know the amazing work you have been doing behind the scenes for the models. It's been a journey. We have been having practice like uh, I mean, every 2 days or every day. I mean, this week we have been having Zoom meetings like every day to try and make this work. And I'm happy for the dedication of everyone. Our main project coordinator, Sam Julius, is going to shed more light on everything that we have been doing so far. So thank you so much, Zach, for this, for what you have just done. So we are going to now go and we are going to bring now our last model because we had about 6 of them. Some of them have complained they are not able to tap into the Zoom meeting because of network. I'm going to see those that have a video call, and then I'm going to mention their names. We are going to mention their names, and then that's just gonna be it for the day. Then we're going to carry on for the models. So we're going to carry on. So at the moment, behind the scenes, I can't really see. I think most of the models who have already seen them. Those that are behind the scenes, I've gotten messages that some of them cannot. They are unable to join. They are unable to join the Zoom. So I'm going to just ask um, Yandi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and welcome Nyanga Sandy, our poet for today. She's so great at what she does, poetry. She had told me a long time ago because we had to have our SwagUP4SickleCell gala, green carpet gala, sometime in May, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, everything had to be cancelled, and she was going to give us a brilliant performance in that event. So she's going to give that performance now for our audience to hear, and this poem she's going to present is something that is going to empower warriors all over the world. So I'm going to give the floor now to you, Sandy.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Is my sound okay?
Yes, you're trying, although it's a bit shaky, but it's okay.
Let this thing to be okay. Is it cool now? Still shaky?
I think it's the network, but you're fine. We can hear you.
Okay, I thought I had sorted it out. If it is still shaky, then let's try it this way. Okay, I am Nyanga Sandy, a writer and a spoken word poet. Yes, I had agreed with Nora that I was going to perform during the SwagUP4SickleCell show. Unfortunately, it didn't hold. And along the line, I kept changing. You know, when you're a writer, today you write something, you feel like it's perfect, but when the next day is coming, you feel like you should do something else. So today, I decided to give you a poem from the perspective of a warrior. I am not a warrior. I just feel like sometimes I talk with Nora and I feel like I may not totally understand her pain, but as a voice, that's what I call myself as a poet. I am a voice and I can speak through the voices of different people. So today, I'm going to present a poem titled, If Only. It goes this way. How do I start a poem when I don't seem to find words to say? How do you start when nothing seems to carve exactly your thoughts? Where do I start? Maybe there, maybe here, maybe nowhere. Or I just let the pen flow and whatever comes out should be. Maybe I let you hear me speak through the voice of a warrior, the one whose smile sparks a ray of hope, the one who chooses not to get into debt and stay alive to speak for anyone else in this pain. If only you could hold my hand and say, you care. If only you could hold my hand and say you love me. I know that's not going to take away the pain, nor the ones that's yet to come. Today was bad. Maybe I should say horrible. Yesterday wasn't better, and tomorrow maybe was, but that's the struggle of my every breath. I don't need much from you. If only you could hold my hand and say you care. If only you could look into my yellow eyes and still say you love me like you love all the other kids. Ah, it's here again. The crisis from every vein. I'm told I'm a curse. That's the only thing I hear. A child sent for the worst. If I could tell you that this is sickle cell, you tell me to shut up because our forefathers never knew of blood type, yet never had children with sickle cell. Like you don't understand. Those babies that were dumped in the rivers were my type. Like you don't understand. The ones that were dropped in the forest for the gods to take back were my type. The ones that were buried with proud amulets, sending away with charms and giving them names like Abiku, trying always to earth her limbs as if she came out of her will. And you hear the spirit of the child saying, let me go because I am tired. Let me go because they don't believe I am sick. Let me go because I'm the innocent one that has been given the tag of death on my head. Let me go because they know me for nothing else but the carefully carved names like Abiku or Banji. Let me go because they will never know it's not my fault, but that of the cell that chose to stay sickle. It's not my fault, but that of the people who decided not to test before bringing me into this world. Just let me go. I don't want you to bear my pain, but I want you to understand my plight. I don't want you to be in my shoes, but I want you to understand the path I'm walking is not easy. Yet I've got no choice. For if it were left to me, no one will have to suffer this pain. I've got no choice because it is either so or to God I return, but I don't want it this way. I don't want you to be a warrior too. Because if God really had to answer me, no one will ever be born with this pain. But I want you to understand, we all smile and laugh, we play and eat, but in my world it's not the same. For the pain in my eyes are not normal. The pain I feel is not normal. Yet you don't seem to understand. You don't seem to see me like another. You don't seem to give me the love, the only thing I desire from you. I want you to know that when I write, it is me pouring my soul out to the world. I want you to know that when I sing, it is my heart that I'm pouring out to the people. I want you to know that when you see me quiet, it is the pain that is killing me. I want you to know that you need to understand those times that I don't want to talk. Those times that I'm crawling in my bed, those times that I cannot speak unto you, those times that I cannot come out, because that is me in my pain, in my world. I don't want you to be me. I don't want any other person to ever bear this pain, but I want you to hold my hand. Let us fight this together. I want you to hold my hand. Let us understand the base of this. I want you to dive with me into this journey and let us be able to say no to sickle cell. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Are we all inspired by that? That was an amazing poem by sis. You have to put that in a video and send it to us so that it will stay in our archives. That was amazing and very strong, powerful. Like, is it our fault? They call us Ubanje, they call us vegetables, they call us all sorts of names. But at the end of the day, I have one belief that I always say. My last phrase I always say is that the future is bright.
Exactly.
It's quite an interesting one, Sandy.
That was
great job.
Very interesting. Thank you so much, Sandy. Thank you so much for that.
Wow, I'm really short of words. I don't even know what to say. I just feel like crying.
I know it was. I was just holding my emotions. I normally have to do.
I really need
get sad.
a copy of that point.
I know you should do it especially for us.
Oh, come again.
Oh God.
You need to do it especially for us. Let me give a little shout out to those that are watching us. I don't know how to, I can't reply anybody, but I can.
Shout out to household.
Esther Are Tato, she's the CEO of Women's Community Impact Award in the UK. She's watching us. She says, "Wow to you! That was amazing." She gave me big claps. That
Thank you.
very inspired. So thank you so much for that. And we are going to move on to. We are going to have some other models. They are not here, but they sent us a video, and I'm just gonna play their video because they have just been unable to connect with us. They have sent messages that their network is not allowing them join us today, the Zoom, but we will just remember them and we'll appreciate them for the works they have been doing behind the scene. So after that presentation of those models, we are going to bring Richman Banner back, and he's going to present to us the song he did for the SS singing contest, talking about sickle cell anemia. And then we are going to now finalize this. I think the closing remarks and the last word is going to come from our project coordinator, Tembrook, who's going to shed more light on Emeli Smile Sickle Cell Foundation. So I'm going to show you guys the other models. So thank you so much, Sandy, for that. That was amazing. Everybody loves them, and we hope that we are going to have a copy of it.
Sure.
Okay, so let me bring the models now.
Okay.
So this is Yoland Shama. This is what she sent for us.
Yo, Pluggy, and your boy, yo, Swag, huh? I always keep it real, though. Never ever fake, yo. From the blocks, man, I represent the street. I always keep it real, though. Never ever fake, yo. From the blocks, I'm the voice of the street. Chaka de drum, man, I represent the street. Chaka de drum, Chaka de drum, Chaka de drum, man, I'm voice of the street. Black boy, nigga, I'm screaming talk life. Raised in the ghetto, man, I struggle to survive. Some people sell drugs to get the fucking life. No school in my hood, all we do is road guys, game, Robbie 101. I don't need your lessons, that's the unemployment. Fuck your stupid feelings. ADHD, nigga, wish I wasn't nice. My people living in misery. I swear that shit is affecting me. Man, I was an optimist, I just turned to a pessimist. I don't see no life, cause every day we die. I look to the sky, asking God why? Fans come and go.
Yes, so that was Yolanda. So that was Yolanda Shamar. She cannot be with us today. She's quite amazing. She did that video like it was so late yesterday in the night, and that is why it's a little bit dark. But she is so amazing. You can follow her on Facebook, and if you need her for any of your projects, you can know how to contact her. So I'm going to bring I think we have just one last model, and that is Sheena Teres. I'll try to bring her on the screen for you guys to see the work she's done. So, so this is Sheena Teres.
It is a problem in the hemoglobin beta gene found on chromosome 11. The defect forms abnormal hemoglobin molecules. Both your parents need to pass the abnormal hemoglobin genes to you in order for you to develop the disease.
Good. So yes, so that is it about our models that have sent something. The other ones, I think 2 of them, they are not able to join the Zoom, but after this, we'll be able to put up their pictures. So I'm going to bring back Richmond Banner, and then we're going to have Temba Julius. Over to you, Richmond Banner. So give us that vibe.
Yeah. Thank you once more. You know, before I continue with the vibe, I know a lot of people are watching and they're excited. They're excited to get the music. But before the music, I still want to say something. And this goes peculiar to those who are having a health problem or a health situation. Like, I just want to let everyone facing any health problem in life know that it is natural to have a health problem. Like, no matter what disease, if it's sickle cell or whatever, it's natural. You just always have to be strong and take the necessary precautions that your doctor, your health personnel has prescribed, and know that one day everything is going to be all right. When I contacted the foundation, before I contacted the foundation, I saw that it was about sickle cell, and I felt so deep into it because I've had a cousin who has been suffering from these defects for a very long time. His name is Julius. He's in Bamenda. He has been suffering from the situation. He has lived with it for more than 40-something years.
Wow.
Yeah, and he has been surviving. And I've seen all his struggles and everything. So when I saw Nora Brown advocating about the sickle cell defect, I was so moved because I've not just been seeing people out there suffering from it, but I have also had family that has been suffering from it it has really touched me deep down. And before I did this song, my purpose of this song was to motivate everyone facing the situation, because I myself, I could say I'm a sickle cell warrior in another dimension, because I also have my own situations health-wise that I face. Like, I'm in Yaoundé, constantly I get affected by fever and malaria and stuff like that. It's also a health situation that I have to handle, and I face difficulties handling it. So I just did this song to motivate everyone facing a situation. A lot of people tend to neglect people that are in the hospitals, people who are suffering. They don't know what it means. But I want to call on the attention of everyone watching us today, that we have to care about the people who are not feeling really well. We have to visit the sick in the hospital and take care of them. We have to teach. If we have knowledge on what sickle cell is all about, we should teach those who are facing the situation in life, like Nora Brown is doing today, so that one day we might come with a remedy or a cure for something like that. So I'm really happy to be here today. It means a lot to me to have people watching me. I'm advocating for the sickle cell patients. So without wasting much of the time, I will go straight to the song, which goes. You all know, those who have been to the page, you all know how the song goes. So I will just sing it without any beat and anything, naturally as it comes. And I hope you all enjoy it. So it goes those. Anytime I fall, I'll always rise. When the pain come again, I won't go insane. Motivate myself, cure me paralyzed, experience paradise. Take my medication, protect my life. I won't feel unaccepted, but rather I will let them know I'm sickle, and that's my life. Drink my water, stay upon me shelter, no helter skelter, cause my life. I'll be fine. Cook with spice, exercise like the wise. I'll be nice, play my dice, protect my life. I am a warrior, oh, oh, I am a warrior, oh, oh, I am a warrior, oh, oh, I am a soldier for life. You are a warrior, oh, oh, you are a warrior, oh, oh, you are a warrior, oh, oh, you are a soldier for life. That's all.
Thank you, Bana. Thank you, Richmond Bana. Thank you so much. It's a great track. It's a great song. Yeah, I did listen to the song as well.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much, man.
So that's it. That was it, and thank you all so much. That was Richmond. So right now we're gonna give the floor now, but before our projects coordinator comes and talks, I want to share with you a little bit of the things we have been doing, because he's having some issues with electricity, and I think his laptop just went down on batteries. So I will share with you guys from my end. Let me see. I will share with you guys from my end, and then you'll be able to, then after that, he will come and give a word. So we'll just backtrack on what we have done so far. You will see some of the work we have done and why we keep soliciting for funds. We keep soliciting for funds to support us, to help us with these projects. So let me bring that out.
For this initiative, we are offering because we get these fruits and
Mom, is everything okay?
Getting there.
Okay.
So this is just so this was just the eldest warriors we saw at Hopital Central in Yaoundé. So this was a Feed the Warrior project in Bamenda.
We select our fruits and wisely, our vegetables and wisely for market. So that will have plenty. Fruits and select our job and do our immune system. We also avoid fatty food. And so let's say completely away from fatty food to this moment. Completely away from fatty food. I don't see any guys away from the road that say generally say prevent coronavirus. Still best thing that die soon. Yes. So social distancing. I think I'm serious. With mask, in as much as you promote for public. Science will say if you wear your mask, any man wear a mask will help you to reduce the risk of cause the infection. So we will make sure we practice with always promote with our mask. Forget say I don't put down my machine, no correct. All we know so no. It is very bad. If you say get to put down your machine, you know better put down. Because as you walk around your skin, the why there is only enter house to wash your skin. Now, I don't carry my brain, they carry the thing, look at it. When I get another down, when I look at it, I try. Yeah, so now why don't
Thank you, honey.
A victim. This sick, they call them the sickle cell. It will not be easy. It's fair the way you care for them to manage problem. And as I want earlier to say, I want to make a victim. Even as you struggle to manage, as my sister wrote earlier to me, always drink water, take folic acid. Not even chop only the food then, but if you get something like liver, get something like bones then, you move the marrow inside the kidney, because as the blood immune system it be the same how in that as a castle. As if in that plenty of that castle, it easily get problem for the joints. Like I for once at the mostly days of time my hand for just become that of castle. But as you constantly be talking, make it contain that bones there, move that castle inside that marrow, then eat enough liver, fruits, vegetable. If you pick a time when I will live every day now with vegetable, whether I return away to vegetable or inside. Whether I think when it not concerns every vegetable, that's all. And coming to boil the vegetable, we don't boil the vegetable, we in a way it just don't something red, no. Boil the vegetable, make it be normal. It's thinking that green, all the bacteria we get inside the hospital. Then, even as they don't say, they get their own exercise, so not even allow them to even run for the wrong campus. Because immediately as you run small step, one is start, that's how you breathe in change. The one way reading back and forth is big enough for you to sport. But if you want to take this yourself, you take that thing, I take that And for my specific narration, say make you don't live immediately. The nearest of the way. At the same time, from Caracas, they should make it bring up the strategy for Cameroon. For what the organize people of parish of that. So parish now the parish $5 is a very better. So you look at each time you get for the test, something like immediately because you take a train of you understand I don't have for you tomorrow if you take that so I really make always be feel wrong all the time and now when you feel wrong don't say you know get you the door and say block nothing that means you know go feel poor for when you block or that was on side and now when you block that was on side you start thinking that side and now when you feel things for that or and now when you went down one place if you want to come out, don't mention the maternity or say, I want to come out to the audience. Very happy. I've been born. I don't be but because I'm like, everywhere, but I can't see from there on going people. So why did you get the random?
Green Palace Ventures. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, carers, parents, and my children. Yeah, I'm happy what is doing. I was one of the beautiful young workplace. When sex started, so I'm saying it's not to buy my clothes. Yesterday, I actually now for me to all my data, I just saw the messages. I want to talk about COVID-19. Please, that's not the I'll just love one person. This morning, the so teachers may office our kids. Don't just what I
Yeah. Okay. Let's say thank you to Emeli Smile Foundation. Thank you to Emeli Smile Foundation. All right, thank you very much. And thank you all. How we are grateful that you are here. Thank you. This is amazing. So,
Yes. So that is a brief summary of what we have been doing so far with the Feed the Warrior project. So I'm going to give the floor now to Tembok Julius, who is going to shed more light about our projects and fundraising strategies and everything. So thank you all. Over to you, Julius.
Greetings, everyone. I don't know if you all can hear me. Okay. I'm overwhelmed by what I've seen today. I can say today's this is the second phase of the project, of the Feed the Warrior project today. So it has been quite a day for us, for some of us, and even those working behind the scene. In fact, the entire team. Let me take you back to some of the things. Emeli Smile SickleCell Foundation, it has not only been working on the Feed a Warrior project. I'll just give you something from 2018. In 2018, like we had a project in collaboration with ASIPCA, and that project touched the lives of over 440 warriors through medication-related issues like that. And in 2019, that's when we had the first creative like yearly annual event that paved the way for the 2020 SwagUP4SickleCell event that was supposed to take place in May. So though we never had it, but that was an issue from 2019. It was initiated in 2019, and the event took place in Bamenda. So if you notice the way we work, we don't work like we are based in a particular town. We know that warriors in different towns, they are vulnerable to different issues. So given the vulnerability, we try to make it in a way that we see that in different towns, warriors can benefit and they can also enjoy some of the services that we can offer. Then in 2020, yeah, irrespective of the fact that we've had the COVID and the pandemic, which has been quite of negative stuffs to people and to organizations, we have not been sleeping. We have not been dormant, or we have not only be on the Feed a Warrior campaign project. Yeah. So still, even with the COVID related issues in 2020, it's like in March with in relation with ASIPCA, we had over 80 warriors. We caregivers that came over 80, close to 80 warriors. We donated some materials, some preventive materials to see that these the warriors, they can also stay safe, because we know it's not easy to be a warrior, and also you suffer with the COVID. So it's not easy. I know the CEO, yeah, Nora, can tell you it's not an easy stuff, because she has been there, being a warrior and also having it. So it has not been an easy thing. So we saw it as something very important. Now, going to the main, the crux of the matter, the Feed a Warrior project, I would like to say this project is something that it's unique. It's a unique project. In Cameroon and in most parts in Africa, you will not find this project anywhere. When it comes to warriors, sickle cell related issues, you will not find this project anywhere. What we do, people standing aside, they may look at it like it's something that is very small and it's normal and it's like nothing. This project does not only have the potential of the things we give. No, it's a project that has the value. It has the potential of bringing these people, of making the caregivers, the parents, and even the warriors to know the importance of fruit as a warrior, to know the importance of fruit that helps to boost their health. Sincerely, we often talk, but we less take action about some things. But here is a program that talks and takes action. We try to promote it. This Feed a Warrior program, in June, we were in Yaoundé, we were in Limbe, we were in Bamenda. And this month, considered as a sickle cell month, we intend to carry out these same issues in Mutengene, Bafoussam, and Yaoundé. Mark you today early in the morning, that of Mutengene took place, and we had over like 50 persons, 50 warriors with caregivers there. We have 50 warriors, and it's just due to the downpour, the rainfall that happened, because we ought to have had even more than. And this initiative, so far, we can proudly say that this Feed a Warrior program, we've touched the life of over 350 warriors. And by the end of this month, we can tell you that maybe we've reached up to 500. It's marvelous. We cannot tell you that we know how we do it, but we are grateful. We are grateful that we are able to receive support from people. No major support, but just fundraising from people through the talk, the Facebook stuff. That's how we've been able to raise, and through one or two things that the CEO herself, she always tried to, she has been putting in a lot to see that these things, this project goes through. And I would like to say that if everything goes on well, God being so kind, if everything goes on well, we can now say we can touch the life of over 1,000 by next year, over 2,000. It so depends on how we get our grants or how we fundraise, the outcome of the fundraising. And one thing that keeps us going, and that this project has been able to go like this, Emeli Sima is made up of volunteers. But I'll tell you something about volunteers, the volunteers. They are passionate. They are committed. In fact, they know the values of volunteerism. That has been the pivot behind all these successes that we've been having. They know what to do at the right time. Another thing is, we use the participatory approach in whatever thing we are doing. The bottom-top approach. The leadership style of Emeli Sima Sickle Cell Foundation is wonderful. These things, they keep us going. And we are always open for other people who want to come in as volunteers. Now, this Feed a Warrior project is something that we will encourage you to talk more about it to other people, and if possible, talk more about it to other organizations. There is this potential, there is this issue that we can always form synergies, we can always collaborate, we can always partner with other people. Don't say it's only an organization that is sickle cell related that has to work. No, we are all working with health related issues, but there can be some things that can also help the sicklers that we can work together. Like just today, we had something in Limbe, a question that came from a caregiver. She was saying something about a vaccine, something that they said in Cameroon only have to be in group before they can reach them out in Mutengene and stuff like that. So take example, if you have some things that people, another health organization can come in and see that these things they reach the people in Mutengene, because the warriors in Mutengene, we have warriors from Limbe, every other area, Douala, that even goes to the clinic in Mutengene, the Baptist clinic. So we were there. And another thing is, we don't select hospitals or where to go to based on religious background or on whatever or any background. No, we are open. We go to hospitals where we know we can have good amount of sicklers or of warriors, or hospitals that they are welcoming, because we cannot go to someone's institution when the person cannot welcome us. We are flexible, and at any time, if you knock at doors to give us proposals, telling us, okay, there are sicklers here, there are warriors here, and in this hospital, they would like us to come. If we look and we see that our resources that do permit us to come, then no problem. So we don't only do these, the Feed the Warrior programs, there are other programs that we do. And for the models, I want to say I thank you all for putting your voices together and for the resources that you've put together to see that this project should come to a reality. And we pray and we hope that it will not only end at this level, that you work with the Emeli Sickle Cell Foundation. We are always open, and I think if you with us closely, you will see that there are other initiatives that we can always do to promote the mission and the vision of the organization, while also promoting your vision and your future goals. So I would like to say once more, thank you all, and thank you all for the opportunity. It's been great working with you for the past months, the past days, and even the time to come. We will still work on more things. And thank you, Nora Brown. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, everybody. The Emeli Semai team, Chufi, we have Maurice, we have Glenn, we have Clement, we have Emma, we have Emil, we have lots of them, Bella, lots of them. Thank you all. And I cannot name them all, but I just want to say I appreciate the time that we've been working together. And I pray the spirit binds us and keeps us together should keep on going, so that we can do more for warriors and for our humanity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Julius, for that word. And he's the one that spearheads all the projects and sees that those projects come into realization. So so I would just like to conclude this virtual fashion show to say that thanks to everybody who tuned in, thanks to everybody that was watching us. Thank you, Henrietta Begel. I can see some of you. Thank you, Roland, for watching. We appreciate you guys. And based on what you have seen, please, we are still soliciting for funds for the Feed the Warrior project, so that we can be able to touch more warriors as we go ahead this month of the sickle cell awareness. If you like to support us, we have various channels that, various means that you can. Please do so. You can donate through our website at www.emelismiles.com, and also we have a crowdfunding link on our pages where you can also you can also donate through those links. And if you want to Momo in Cameroon, you have you can always contact Julius and Zax, who spearhead these projects. So right now, today was Motengene. We still have Bafusam and Yaoundé again to do before the month runs out. And based on the support we have from our donors, we will be running another part of this project again in December. So the bottom line is we are trying to teach warriors that, they always say that it's good to teach by doing. So we are trying to teach them that eat healthy, good eating habits is good for your body, and it will help you in the long run to better manage your sickle cell status and to live a fulfilled and healthy life. So please, we are still here. We love you all, and we are so grateful that we had you and that you tuned in to be here with us. So thank you all so much. And that is it. I will just share a few pictures from our last project. Our projects coordinator could not do that because his computer is down. But I'm just gonna share a few pictures for that. Let me say hellos to Vincent. Thank you so much for your comment. He says great initiative. Incorrect Hospital Boya, thank you so much. She says, hey goddess, thank you guys so much. You have been amazing over the years to give us that support. So I'll just share a few pictures of what we have done so far, and then that will be the end of this event. I want to still repeat to say that we are very grateful for the generosity of the public, the generosity of our donors. For those that have put monthly donations, we want to say thank you. For those that are working paying in the UK, if you can direct your taxes to our foundation, it will support us on these projects. We have more projects that are going to be coming up, so just follow us on Facebook. At Facebook is Emeli Smile Sickle Cell Foundation. Instagram is Emeli Smile. You find us on Twitter as well, which is Emeli Smile, and our website is www.emelismile.com. So I'm just going to share a few pictures. Okay. Sorry about the delay. I'm just trying to get the file to open up. Okay, so this is what Julius had to show, but his computer has crashed, so he sent it to me. He has already done the presentation, but I'm just gonna show one or two things so you guys can see. So this was the project we carried out December 2018 in Bamenda, where we took care of about 242 warriors. And then we had the Break the Sickle cycle event at Aziri in Bamenda as well, in collaboration with ASICAM, the Association of Sickle Cell Persons in Cameroon. This is just a brief summary of how the outreach went. This is what happened. We had the award, the Emeli Smile Creativity Award. We had donations of buckets, and we also had blankets, personalized blankets for the winners. Now going on our Feed a Warrior project, which is healthy eating 5 a day. So the first one, we did it in collaboration with Greenhouse Ventures, where we supplied fruits and vegetables to warriors in Yaoundé, Limbe, and Bamenda. So this was what happened in Yaoundé. This was the Yaoundé team. We had Glenn on board, Abang Diodone, we had Hansel. They were all there to support the warriors, as you can see from the images. And then this is what happened in Bamenda. You've already seen the video there with the presentation. This is what happened in Limbe, the Feed the World project in Limbe in 20 sickle cell, World Sickle Cell Day, 19th of June this year. And then this, so this September, we have a target for 3 towns, which is Yaoundé, Bafoussam, and Motengene. We are really soliciting for funds so that we can reach a wider audience and we can touch more warriors on this project. Today was successful, and we had them in Motengene today, and this is what happened in Motengene today. So that is it for what has been going on these projects. So we have till the end of the month for these projects to run. I think in 2 weeks' time, if I'm not mistaken, we'll be heading to Bafoussam, 2 hospitals there. So more details will come up. So just keep following us and see the works we do. If you like to volunteer with us or be part of our projects, please don't hesitate to send us emails at via our website, or get in touch with our project coordinator, Tembok Julius, and assistant Bongata Zax. Their handles are on social media as well. So that is it. That is it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this Zoom meeting, and we're coming to a close. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you again shortly with more projects that are coming ahead. Much love to all our warriors, and we wish you a happy Sickle Cell Awareness Month, September 2020. And don't forget to be part of our SwagUP4SickleCell and being a voice. Please send a picture and a private message to us, and we'll be profiling you on our website.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It was a pleasure being with you. I really enjoyed every bit of it, you know.
So I'll unmute everybody. Everybody should unmute I'll ask everybody now to unmute your microphones. Everybody that is connected with us, please unmute your microphones and let's shout Happy Awareness Month to all the warriors together. So everybody should unmute. Are you all unmuted? Everybody go live and put your videos and let's all together say Happy Awareness Month to all the warriors in the world, and happy healthy eating as well. So everybody together.
Happy Awareness
Month.
Month.
Happy Awareness Month.
Yes.
And happy healthy eating. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Okay, I've stopped the live, so this is just us.